In the first 2 match weeks of Premier League action, Sunderland have already experienced the highs and lows of life back in England's top flight, winning 3-0 against West Ham before losing 2-0 away at Burnley. Life in the Premier League is certainly testing, something Régis Le Bris will have known the moment that he secured promotion for the Black Cats back in May, and he has been preparing his squad accordingly for the demands of the top flight ever since. Sunderland have certainly been very active in the transfer market this summer to build a squad that Le Bris and his staff believe will be competitive enough to survive this season. That, coupled with the players that were already here at the club, has created depth, something which is very much needed to cope at this level of English football, as well as understanding just what Sunderland is all about as a club that has high ambitions. In the opening 2 league games and 1 cup game, Le Bris has managed to witness next to all of his squad for a prolonged period of time on the pitch, and what he has learned could be key in making sure Sunderland are competitive throughout the campaign.
I think one of the important points we had during the recruitment process was the pace and the rhythm. We know that this league is really demanding according to the intensity, the high sprint load and so on. So far we showed that the players who came in are connected with this idea. It's really clear. After that, for the depth, it's still possible to increase the numbers for 1 or 2 positions, and I hope it will be the case at the end of the transfer window. But I'm still confident because I like the versatility of 2, 3, 4, 5 players. They will help, able to play, for example, as a winger or as a midfielder, as a striker or as a winger, for example. So just wait 3 days and we'll have the definitive squad.
On that point there, you mentioned that you could bring in a couple more new players. When the window does close on Monday evening, how will you sit and reflect on it in terms of making this club Premier League ready?
I think we'll know at the end of the season, or maybe earlier if it's possible. It's still a difficult task for a club, sometimes for a manager, because we have 2 timelines. The first one is the squad we have, and we have to believe that this squad will be ready and work with them, support them, trust them. And the other side, if we can improve with 1 or 2 more signings, maybe it can help the process. So at the end of the transfer window, this part will be closed and we'll have a strong focus just for the development of our squad. And I think with young players and young team, because the experience is not huge, the expectation is higher because the room for improvement is big.
And just finally, against West Ham, your opening league match, you did soak a bit of pressure in the first half. West Ham had perhaps more of the ball. Then second, you went on to be very, very clinical, took your chances really well. You're quite happy, even when you're at home, for teams to have a bit of the ball, knowing that you could hit them when you need to.
Yeah, it's always a question of balance, and I think sometimes you can have the idea to control possession, but the opponent is stronger because they can control sometimes just one decision. One event on the pitch can generate momentum for 15 minutes, and you will struggle because you will concede maybe 2, 3, 4 set pieces, and you'll stay in your own half, and it's tough to change the rhythm and momentum. So especially in this Premier League, so you can have your ideas, but after that the reality is always connected with the opposition.
The defeat against Burnley and the Carabao Cup exit against Huddersfield Town has not affected Le Bris's process, something that he made abundantly clear. He is also evidently happy with the squad that he currently has at his disposal, although there were hints that 1 or 2 more additions would not go amiss before the end of the transfer window on the 1st of September. Whether his wishes are granted remains to be seen, but Le Bris has a belief in those who are already here to soak up pressure when needed and then to be clinical to gain those all-important points.